I think London crowds are pretty good. They're probably going to be very drunk, so he needs to be prepared for that, and stoned really, and probably on lots of cocaine as well. So it could be quite a lively time, Mr. Hastings.
Richard O'Sutherland.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's good. What's up, YouTube? Hello. So I have got rather an exciting thing for you. It's, or he rather, is John Hastings. Do you have any ointment? It says, live from Toronto, comedy special. It's half an hour long. I will probably only react to about the first 10 minutes or so as a little taster for you. So this guy, John Hastings, he contacted me on Twitter. I think he'd seen one of my reactions, and he didn't actually explicitly say it, but I assume he'd quite like me to react to some of his stand-up, and it's always a pleasure to be contacted by someone and do a little reaction, hopefully help them out, give them a bit of publicity. And John Hastings, if you're watching this, which I assume you will be, please get all your friends to like and subscribe Blind Tube Mayor. Thank you if you have subscribed, liked, commented, or even hit the notifications button recently. If you have, it is much appreciated. I'm up to 900 subscribers now, and you know, it's going well. It's taken a while, but there you go. I did want to just mention something that made me laugh. I was just thinking about my kids when they were younger, and we used to listen to Capital Radio, and Rihanna would come on, and my kids would say to me, "What, Daddy, what's Watos?" I'd be like, "Well, what's Watos?" And I realised we were listening to the song Wild Thoughts, which it is. I mean, it's Watos, isn't it?
When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow.
When I'm with you, all I get is Watos. Anyway, there you go. That's Watos for you, which I find very funny. Anyway, straight into, let's dive right into John Hastings. Oh, disgusting.
What, it's illegal to have some f***ing crazy sex in Toronto now? You can't stop me, pigs! I want to point out, I nearly fell off the stage, but I didn't. And I want to point out I have dyspraxia, which means I was born without reflexes or hand-eye coordination. Although I didn't need to tell you, any of you, that, because when I stood on just what was a stair, I nearly fell down. I want to point out, by the way, having dyspraxia is very interesting, because it's a very rare disorder. No one really knows what it is. So when I said I have dyspraxia, I could feel 95% of you go, he just mispronounced dyslexia. I can read fine, you pricks. You throw a book at me and then I'm f***ed. You know what I'm saying? It is. I'm technically handicapped. Do you understand? You are f***ing stoned as f***, brother. Yeah. Put her there, my man. Oh, that you don't see that anymore. Just a guy in a hoodie with eyes as red as the sun. Just looking at me like, this is pretty good, but if you were Doritos, this would be the best. Don't worry about me. Stone guys.
Oh, shit. Please.
What is up, everyone? May I say, for a late show, great energy, good vibes, yeah? Thank you for being so cool. I'm sorry we started late. Great to meet a lot of you in the line. Nice to meet you, sir, who looked at me and went, "Do you have booze?" And I said, "No," and then you went, "Cool." It was great to meet the man wearing a leather shirt with white jeans on the stairs who just went, "You John?" And I went, "Yeah," and he went, "Be funny, be cool." What the happened to Toronto? time was if you were wearing white jeans, someone on the streetcar would just throw a Coke on there and go, "You think you're better than me?" Thank you, one guy laughing. You're who we're talking about. What's up, everybody? I'm gonna wear a hat the whole time I'm on stage. People assume I'm wearing a baseball cap because I'm losing my hair. Now, I am losing my hair, but that's not why I'm wearing a baseball cap. I'm wearing a baseball cap because if I'm not wearing a baseball cap, I look like a police officer that's been involved in a lot of questionable shootings.
He does, actually.
When you look like this, people ask you your age a lot, like that's gonna help. They'll come up and be like, "How old are you?" And then I'll say, "Oh, I'm 38." And I can see them go, "Well, that didn't help at all." I can explain, I can't explain how I look like. Well, here's the thing. At least I have a look. You know what I mean? I know I don't look my age. I don't look 38, but I don't really look any age. I just look like I've been through a lot recently. And I have, brothers and sisters.
He looks like someone's tipped some sort of corrosive liquid over him and erased all his facial features. So he's just a sort of blank canvas. That's how I see him, anyway.
Sisters, in a calendar year, I got divorced. I nearly lost my left arm in a bicycle accident. I got bed bugs twice. My best friend, get ready for this one, he died. Thank you. And I shit my pants. Since you laughed, let's tell that story. So I'm peeing in my toilet, having a lovely time. When I realize, oh shit, I'm late to meet my brother for lunch. So what I start doing is, I don't know if you know this, but the penis, it has a mechanism where you can push internally and that will force the pee out faster. I did that in this moment and I'll never do
When you get to my age, you have to do that every time.
it again. Because as I pushed, my asshole went, "I would like to go fast as well." So I ended up shitting my pants while looking at my own toilet. Which, let me tell you for free, folks, doesn't make you feel like you've won. In that moment, I learned shitting yourself in front of your own toilet, that's the closest failure gets to success. I then bagged everything that was made of cloth in that room, including the towels. They'd seen too much. I took all that clothing and I threw it in the dumpster outside of my apartment building. Friends of mine have since said, you know, you didn't need to throw that clothing away. You could have just kept it, washed it, and worn it again. Which is a very long way of saying, I've shit myself as well. And it was in these clothes. Now, I want you to know I'm not some germaphobe. You know what I'm saying? I just live my life via philosophy, and my philosophy is this. If something has human shit on it, that's garbage now. It doesn't pertain to all bodily functions. If you're able to pee on something, that's yours forever. Which is how I came to own the CN Tower, and a woman named Heidi came to own me. I'll take you through it. So, I was sleeping with a woman named Heidi. She was on top, I was on the bottom. She looked at me and she said, I'm gonna try something. Now, I don't remember how I responded. Like, I hope it was something cool like, cool. And not what I'm pretty sure it was, which is me going, okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
She then hovered over me with a look of confidence. Where did you fucking think this was going? With a look of confidence on her face. And then the confidence evaporated. And she peed all over me. She then lay next to me and said, that's not what I was trying to do. Hell of a way to lose your virginity. Now,
Good topper.
I'm running to meet my brother. I'm running and I'm thinking. And I'm running and I'm thinking. And what I'm thinking is, if you want no one to know you shit your pants, just don't tell anyone. How you get away with this is no one knowing. It's up to you, baby. And then I got to the restaurant where my brother was waiting. He's looking at me. I'm looking at him. He says, hey, how are you? And I said, I just shit my pants. How are you? He's 20, I'm 38, and that's how he became the older brother. People always ask, by the way, they always go, how the fuck did you get a 20-year-old brother at 38? Well, it's a very easy story. I turned 18, and my dad looked at that situation and thought, let's try this again. Like, my brother is clearly the favorite. He is clearly the favorite. His name is Cullen, which is Gaelic for gift from God. And my name is John, which is English for toilet. Or guy who pays for sex. What did I look like as a baby?
Probably about
I
the
love my
same.
brother very much. Very different people, very similar, very different, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a fucking left-wing comedian calling people cunts in a basement. And he's in the Navy training to be a military policeman. My dad's really looking forward to the day my brother arrests me. Not to say I have any problems with my dad. My dad was very useful in the divorce, quite frankly. You know what I'm saying? And I was surprised because he's a very, wedding, marriage, traditional guy. Like, my ex-wife and I, we weren't going to have a wedding. And he went, what, you're not going to have a wedding? Do you know what a wedding is, buddy? It is a commitment ceremony. And if you do not have that commitment, do you know what you have? You have nothing. Do you want nothing, pal? And I said, well, no. And he said it with such conviction, I almost forgot he's divorced 3 times. If you've never met someone who's been divorced 3 times, just picture someone who had half their stuff taken away 3 times. He's like a minimalist with a lot of baggage. Very good. What's going on? Someone trying to get in? Everything okay, Tim? Yeah, it's fine. Let's see how much time I'm doing. Oh, I got a text from God. It said, you're doing great. I gotta say this. You guys are a lovely level of intoxicated, because I just said I got a text from God, and you guys didn't react to that like it was a joke. You all just went, cool. The easy availability of edible marijuana has really changed what a nighttime is as an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like a time was you guys would be like these 4 fucking sperms. You know what I mean? Just all teed up on liquor. You know what I mean? The 2 smart ones have shut the fuck up. The 2 bold ones are like, yeah, talk to us. Girls like it when you draw attention to themselves, right, girls? And all the girls are going, we like the quiet ones. I don't even know how I got into that. Tim, who's that guy at the door?
The guy in charge. He wants to know when everybody's leaving.
He wants to know when everyone's leaving. We're never leaving! No.
That's the elevator guy.
That's the elevator guy?
He doesn't know if he's going to get paid or not.
The elevator guy? I gotta tell you, that exactly makes sense given this building. You know what I mean? There was just something about you get in that elevator and you're like, there's some shady shit going on here. Like, I don't want to be rude, but as soon as I walked in, I'm like, a Portuguese man has smoked here today. Like a guy saying to someone, buddy, can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, that energy has specifically, like, in the stairwell, a guy, bad breath, great cologne, smoking, just, you think, like, sense, like, the best declarative statement, like, I'm in the restaurant industry. And then you're like, what? And then you're like, well, you're a franchise owner of a Tim Hortons, and that's really your mom's. You know what I mean? Good. I lost you again. We're going to do a hot 5, and then we're all going to leave. And if there's the guy is still in the elevator, he got paid. And if he didn't, well, then I'm driving it. I wonder if we should get the drunken Irish dude to drive the elevator, although he's probably drunk. Is that illegal? Okay, good. I'm going to close... You. How drunk is the Scottish guy that the Scottish guy asked the Irish guy, who's the drunken Irish guy? I'm going to say this to the both of you. Where the fuck is the drunken Irish guy? Where are you going? And where are you going? Oh man, your kids are going to be dumb. I'm going to say that. Oh. They are going to be excellent athletes. You tell them, enjoy the years between 12 and 18, because As soon as critical thinking is part of the plan, they are in fucking trouble. You know what I mean? I don't drink anymore, brother. But thank you very much for offering it. I do appreciate it. I understand I come across like a real beer dude. You know what I mean? But, yeah. All right. It's interesting. People assume I'm confident. I'm confident up here because, like, if any of you get on the stage, I can be like, security! But I'm not a confident guy. I'm just tall. That's the problem. Like, I'm not confident. And I think part of it is, like, education in this country in the 90s was really fucking weird. Like, I received no sex ed whatsoever. I don't know if you guys went to school in the fucking 90s in Ontario, but our sex ed wasn't like, here's the penis, here's the vagina. Our sex ed was a gym teacher was given a box, pens, and paper. Do you fucking remember this? And then we could ask them any question we wanted for one day.
They did this at a church I used to go to when I was a Christian, a long time ago, and they did a thing about sex, and you could ask any question you wanted. And my brother, my older brother, who's about 8 years older than me, had to answer a question: what is masturbation? I don't know why anyone asked that. I'm sure someone in the church youth group knew exactly what masturbation was. They probably just wanted to hear the description. I remember him saying, well, it's the rubbing or pleasuring of the genital area.
Spoiler alert, 'twas not the font of information promised. I remember 2 questions. One was, sir, can we give you a bukkake? The answer is tattooed on my brain. No, and that is misspelled. The second one, I don't actually remember the question. All I remember is it was about, a woman was asking about her period, and I just remember the gym teacher stood at the front of the auditorium, crushing the question in his hand, going, periods have nothing to do with sex. Don't bring them up again. They are disgusting. Could not agree more. Let's unpack what he just said. He should have said, I'm a gym teacher. I barely know what the period is at the end of a sentence. Gentlemen, just a word. A woman's menstrual cycle is not disgusting. It is a beautiful celebration of the fact you are not a father for another 28 days.
Oh, nice. Okay, so just a taster, really. And I like that. Yeah, he's good. He's good. John Hastings, you have my 2 thumbs up. Now, he's actually playing in London, apparently in October, which is this month. And, you know, you've got some free promotion there. I hope that, maybe I'll come and see you. That would be exciting, wouldn't it? So yeah, I like it. He's got a nice way with the audience. He did lots of nice audience participation stuff, which was good. I like the fact that he started with some dirty sex stuff. Always goes down well. I think it'd be interesting to see how he finds London audiences. I always think, I don't know about Canadian audiences, but American audiences are, in my opinion, seem quite easily pleased. You just come out and say, hey, Philadelphia! And you get a huge standing ovation just for mentioning the place where people are from. Yeah, London, I think London crowds are pretty good. They're probably going to be very drunk, so he needs to be prepared for that. And stoned, really, and probably on lots of cocaine as well. So could be quite a lively time, Mr. Hastings. So I really hope that you're happy that I've given you a bit of free promotion. Please ensure that I get hopefully another 6,000 to 7,000 subscribers if you can. I'm sure you've got quite a few friends, and if their friends also subscribe, we could be good. Yeah, like it. Thank you. And I hope you enjoyed that at home. The watching public, my watching public. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notifications button, leave a comment below, and have a lovely day. Don't nobody go nowhere.